Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Thursday night primetime action that features two very good teams from the Super South Conference. We have Southern Alabama State coming in at number 17 in the country after taking a tough loss to Coastal Alabama, the new number 1 in the previous week, going up against the capital of Tennessee, who is entering today's matchup ranked number 4 after an impressive victory over Mississippi A&M by a score of 42-33. We'll see what these two teams are capable of this week as they are about to face off very shortly. So if you're excited about today's ACSA primetime action, do me a favor and please smash that like button as well as hit subscribe if you have to be brand new, as we are on the push to 1K. As we are very close to that milestone. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and get into some game action here in the ACSA. But with all that being said, it's officially time to get this game underway between the South Alabama State Hyenas and the capital of Tennessee Bulldogs, and we might already see our first points on the board already. Touchdown Bulldogs! And capital of Tennessee instantly gets themselves on the board, taking a 7-0 lead. And then Southern Alabama State, they actually go free and out on their first possession. So very early on, the Bulldogs can go ahead and try to get in quick, two scores, in this first quarter between these two Super South squads. As now, 3rd and 8, Gray dropping back the pass, gonna go over the middle, gets it to Mack. He only has one man to beat. He's in the end zone too, diving for it. Touchdown Bulldogs. And just in a blink of an eye, we're only 2 minutes in this ball game, but capital of Tennessee, thanks to that 41-yard score, now enjoy a 14-0 lead. So it'll be interesting to see how the Hyenas respond after getting down quickly 14-0. We'll see what they do. 2nd and 10. Odom gonna go ahead and scramble upfield and slides down. Feel like he could have gotten a few extra yards there, but decides to preserve the body, so nothing wrong with that. Although Odom does power forward on the next play in order to pick up the first down and continue to move the chains for the Hyenas. As now, 2 plays later, 2nd and 8. Odom gonna go with the quarterback power and tries to pick up a few yards, but there's a holding penalty. So that's gonna knock the Hyenas back. So a 2nd and long ensuing. They gotta pick up 18 yards these next couple of plays, but they might not even have to worry about it. ACSA gets back to the original line of scrimmage and more, setting up a very short 3rd and 1. Would not be shocked if they ran the football once again. We're known to do that in these kind of situations, and they do just that. ACSA getting to the outside and beating the defenders in order to get to the first down marker. And for the first time today, Southern Alabama State is also in, Bulldog territory, but that does not last long, as Johnny Odom does take his first sack of the game. And so another 3rd and long happening. Odom dropping back. He's got time to throw. He's going to go ahead and try to scramble, though. Tries to get to the outside, but the Bulldogs were ready for it, forcing the punt. And now here we go. Capital of Tennessee with another drive. Their first drive was really successful with an opening drive touchdown. We'll see if they can make it 2 drives in a row, though, as that's going to be a really good start. Davis on the outside, getting out of bounds while reaching the 50-yard line. Now another run up the right-hand side. Bland going to take a carry for the Bulldogs, get a gain of 6. That run gets them into Southern Alabama State territory once again, as the Bulldogs continue to drive, looking extremely impressive. Maybe feeling a little something about not being ranked number 1 in the country, but it is what it is. As they try to go 3rd and long, their drive does end up stalling out. But look at this, Southern Alabama State goes free and out once again. So the Bulldogs do have the football in their possession. And they start with a run to the right-hand side with Bland. He picks up 5 yards on that one. So 3rd and 1 coming up once again. We'll see if they'll go. Looks like they're in a run option play. We'll see if they'll do that. Yes, they will. They go to Bland. Tough defense by the Hyenas. But Bland is able to find the space for the first down. Now, 2 plays later, 2nd and 13. Gray gonna go ahead and scramble. He's got some space on the outside. He's able to get across the 35-yard line for a first down. As Deshaun Gray and company continue to move downfield. 1st and 10 following the big run. Go try to throw it downfield to Atkins, who dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once again, Capital of Tennessee with another big lead touchdown. And so, we're not even done with the first quarter yet, and Capital of Tennessee is already dominating with a 21-0 lead. Southern Alabama State is going to really need to respond. We'll see if they can get it done. The kick return. He's able to break a tackle. He's even able to get to the outside. He's got some space to work with, and he's going to bring it back to the house. What a way to break the scoreboard. Jumping in with a huge kick return touchdown. That's how the Hyenas get on the board to end the first quarter. Capital of Tennessee still leading though, 21-7 going into the second quarter of play. So here we go, second quarter of play coming up here. And they force a 3 and out on the Bulldogs. So we'll see what we got going here with this next play. Odom looking to cut this lead in half. They're going to try to send it deep. He's got a man. He's got Asante in the one-on-one matchup. Wins it for his quarterback. And so gets him into a goal line situation. But can they punch it in though? 3rd and goal on the 4-yard line. Session trying to run it in, and he dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Hyenas. And just like that, this lead is now cut in half. Capital of Tennessee now only up by 7 points. They were off to a strong start, but let's see if they can get back going once again. When you're playing a top 25 squad, you have to finish these teams off because they will fight back. And now, 2nd and 4. Deshaun Gray going to the left-hand side. He gets to Davis, who gets across the 50-yard line for a huge first down on that play. Nice play by the receiver to find the open space. As 2 plays later, Deshaun Gray going to go ahead and scramble upfield for a little 5-yard gain to make it a manageable 3rd down situation to keep the defense honest at the very least. As they will elect the pass on this 3rd and 6. Going to have to throw it to Davis, who picks up the first down easily, gets out of bounds too. And then on top of that, the Hyenas are called for a pass interference call as well. So, although that's ultimately not necessary though, they didn't really need to do it. So now, 3rd and 8. See if they can pick it up another first down. They're going to have to settle for a field goal. Gray trying to throw to the left-hand side, but it looks like a miscommunication was there. And so, Capital Tennessee, they had to settle for a field goal. They do get back to a 2-score game, but Johnny Odom and company are still in range. They are still very much in this game. And that's a crazy thing to say, even though they are indeed, with a great start that Capital of Tennessee had. So now Johnny Odom, we'll see if they can get it back to a 1-score game. Just picked up the first down here. But a few plays later, they do slow things down a little bit. 3rd and long coming up for the Hyenas. And now Odom dropping back. Going to try to scramble. Can he get up to the first down marker? Yes, he does. What a scramble by Johnny Odom. It gets him in the red zone as well as they look to cut the 3 points as he nearly throws an interception 2 plays later. But it falls harmlessly to the ground, but they still have 3rd and 9. Need a big play here, otherwise they might have to settle for the field goal. Odom going to go to Sesha. Tries to get to the first down marker, but it's going to be marked short. Hyenas kick a field goal, and we go into halftime 24-17. This game can go either way. So it is now time to get the second half officially underway. As Gray will take the snap to begin the second half. Going to try to throw it to the right-hand side. It's incomplete. A little bit of a miscommunication on that one. So now the Bulldogs right from the gate facing a 3rd and long. We'll see what they decide to do. As Sean Gray will drop back, trying to get it to Davis, who falls forward for the first down marker. Nice play by the receiver to recognize where that first down marker is, so that the drive can still continue for the Bulldogs, as we almost had a touchdown right there. Deshaun Gray overthrows him. That could have potentially been 6 points right there. But instead, it's going to be 3rd and long, and it's going to get even longer. Fakes an illegal procedure on the Bulldogs. So now it's 3rd and 12. Juno going to have to make something happen, and he does. 3rd and 12, gets to the first down marker and more. Now in Southern Alabama State territory. As our next play, Mack going to pick up another first down for the Bulldogs. Get him across the 40-yard line in the process. It's now 1st and 10. Gray going to swing it to the right-hand side to Bland, who does pick up some good yards as well. A 2nd and 2 coming up. And now 3rd and short coming at you here. It's now 3rd and 1. Gray going to swing upfield. Bland looking for some space and somehow finds it. He's going to end up picking up the nice first down for the Bulldogs. And again, another another great play. Bulldogs having a really impressive drive in the second half. We're going to get some more points on the board. We'll see if they can turn it into 6 points, however. It's 3rd and 8. Gray dropping back the pass. Going to throw it to the right-hand side. It's incomplete. And so they do have to settle for that field goal, as Odom and company are taking over. They're going to look to try to get the comeback train going in this second half. Remember, this was a team that was down 21-0 in the first quarter. So the fact that they're even in this game right now, really speaks volumes to how hard these Hyenas fight. Because now they have a 3rd and 6 to deal with. Let's see what they do here. Quarterback Johnny Odom ready to take the snap. He's going to try to get upfield, and he's going to be just short. So looks like the Hyenas are going to go ahead and run their field goal team out on the field. If they do make this field goal, it does make it a 7-point game once again, as the kick is up, and it's going to be no good. The kick is just short. And so the Bulldogs will take over at the 35-yard line. Deshaun Gray will drop back for the first play of this brand new drive and slides down immediately, picking up 7 yards in the process. So now, next play, 2nd and 3 coming up. Bland going to swing upfield and picks up a first down himself. Another first down by this running gain. We're getting to the latter stages of the 3rd quarter now. Gray looking to drop back once again. Has all the time in the world. He's just going to go ahead and scramble. Receivers were all covered. So Deshaun Gray wisely just takes it himself to try to pick up some yards, as he'll do that again. This time it was planned this time around. A quarterback power play that does get him a first down. As now, 1st and 10. Gray dropping back, going to swing this one deep. He's got a man, and he doesn't quite connect. He had the one-on-one matchup that could have led to 6 points, but just not where exactly it needed to be. And so now they face 3rd and 12. We'll see if Deshaun Gray can come up with some magic. Going to try to run for the first down, but the defense was ready. Having a spy on him. Going to have to go ahead and get the punt team out. They do get a great punt, but they don't come away with any points. So Southern Alabama State deep in their own territory, starting this drive on the 2-yard line. Definitely in safety territory, as that almost was picked off. That could have been a pick 6. But there was pass interference anyway, so it wouldn't have counted anyways. So the drive will continue for the Hyenas, trying to throw. It was incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10 for Odom. Going to try to throw once again. This time avoiding the sack and going to go ahead and run it himself for a 7-yard gain on that one. Nice gain for Johnny Odom and company. It's now 3rd and short. Coming once again. Ready to take the snap. Let's see if they can get her done. Odom going to go ahead, run it up the middle. Going to pick up the first down. Gets them to about the 40-yard line. But we're getting ready for the 4th quarter of play. Capital Tennessee with 27-17 lead. Get your 4s up. It is time to see who's going to come out on top if Capital Tennessee can remain undefeated. Or will the Hyenas pull this game out despite being down by 3 touchdowns? And what a play to start the fourth quarter. Asante gets him inside the 10. And that's how you do it. It's now Johnny Odom on the next play trying to make something happen. He takes a huge sack. It's going to knock him back a little bit. So now 2nd and goal from the 15-yard line. Odom going to try to sling it to the right-hand side. Heleniski gets him inside the 5. That's how you get her done. So now here we go. Southern Alabama State going to try to run it with Later, who is just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And Southern Alabama State inside the 2. It's going to go for a long 2 yards to pick up, but the Capital of Tennessee defense makes the goal line stand. They forced a turnover on downs. So that is, going to mean a change of possession. Capital of Tennessee in a position to potentially put this game away from a momentum standpoint, though that pass is incomplete for now. As 2 plays later, Bulldogs now facing a 3rd and long inside the 15-yard line, needing a first down. Gray going to drop back the pass, going to try to throw it towards the right-hand side, but it's incomplete. Ball was overthrown. But Southern Alabama State, they go 3 and out once again. 3 and outs have been an issue for the Hyenas in the past couple of games. Reason why they have fallen as far as they have fallen, down to number 17 in the nation. As they'll go to Bland, 3rd and 1, picking up more than enough running room to pick up the first down. As the Bulldogs continue to drive, now on the 38. Gray dropping back, gonna throw it downfield to Davis, who gets helicoptered down but still hangs on to the football. What an impressive play. So an 8-yard gain is counted. 2nd and 2 now, trying to throw it over the middle, but that pass is incomplete. Put a little too much heat on that one. Now 3rd and 2, Bland gonna try to find running room once again, and for the 2nd time on this drive, gets the job done, picks up the first down, and the Bulldogs are now in the red zone. We'll see what they do with it. First play, throws to the right-hand side. That's nearly intercepted. But that ball does fall harmlessly to the ground at least to keep this drive going. Then on the next play, Atkins does make the catch and get him closer to the end zone. Now, a 3rd and 2 coming up here. We'll see if they go to Bland once again. 3rd time the Bulldogs are facing a 3rd down. Do they finally get him off the field? Yes, they do! That was a stop that the Hyenas needed to keep us a 2-score game. But they had to use a lot of their timeouts and use a lot of time to get to this point. So Hyenas now need nothing short of a miracle in order to come back and win this football game. We'll see if we can win this one here as 2nd and 7. Odom takes a shot, and they don't have any timeouts either. So they're going to have to get to the line of scrimmage quickly. Now with less than 20 seconds left on the game clock, what is Johnny Odom going to do? Going to drop back the pass. Here we go. Snap. Odom going to swing it to the left-hand side. Gets it to Harris. He's brought down, but he's not going to have enough time. That will end today's game that featured the South Alabama State Hyenas and the Capital of Tennessee Bulldogs. The Bulldogs using that 21-0 early lead to catapult themselves to this great victory here today, improving to number 6, or not number 6, but 6-0 on this inaugural season, probably maintaining that number 4 ranking, if not moving higher up in the polls somehow, whereas Southern Alabama State is in serious danger of jumping out of the top 25 entirely, taking their 2nd consecutive loss after a promising 4-0 start for Southern Alabama State. That will end today's ACSA primetime matchup between these two Super South squads. Join us this time tomorrow as we'll have our last game of Week 6 with the University of Alabama Hoover taking on Mississippi A&M, two teams that are both coming off of losses. We'll see who's able to come back on track, but in the meantime, hope you enjoyed today's action. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you have to be brand new as well. This is John J. Game on the Mic signing off, and hoping that you guys are all having a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.